Hi guys, in this video we'll talk about what's new we've added to TeslaCloud version 2.62, namely scripts in the cloud. Scripts are now available in the cloud version of TeslaCloud 2. Let's see what nuances there are. Scripts must be of type screen or type object. The general type for the cloud does not make much sense, because scripts of this type are processed in TeslaCloud runtime and information about the tag values is already transmitted to the cloud, taking into account the process scripts. If you use helper tags in a project, then you can make them local, and then the value of such tag will not be passed on. If you change the value of a local tag on the desktop, then this value will not be transferred to the cloud, and vice versa. To make a tag local, go to Tag Properties, tap Cloud, and check Local. Let's look at an example. In our project, there are two objects. When you click on each of them, a pop-up screen is called up. We use only one pop-up screen in a project. This is possible thanks to script and use of helper tags. We use two scripts of type screen. The first script executes on open and the second on data change. And all tags in a group pop-up are helper tags. And for all helper tags, the type is set to local. So when we click on the object, we get a pop-up screen which displays information about this object. Let's open the project on the desktop and open the cloud. So at the left, we have the desktop, and at the right, the cloud. Let's check how tags are processed. Set the value for the first object on the desktop, and we see the same value is displayed on the desktop and in the cloud. And if we set a value in the cloud, it is transferred to the desktop. Everything is fine here. But this worked before. We just made sure that the tag data was transmitted in both directions. Now let's see what we added to the new version using the example of the behavior of the pop-up screen. On the desktop, we will call a pop-up screen for the first object, and in the cloud for the second. Now in the cloud, we change value to man on, and we see that on the desktop, the value has changed for the second object. But nothing has changed on the pop-up screen for the first object. It still displays the correct information for the first object. And now let's test in the other way around. On the desktop, in the pop-up screen, for the first object, we change the settings. The settings are applied for the first object and are transmitted to the cloud. But nothing changes on the pop-up screen in the cloud, which is called to the second object. Everything works correctly. In addition, if we change the value of the real tag on the screen, then the necessary information is transmitted to the pop-up screen. Thus, if two operators, one on the desktop and the other in the cloud, call up a pop-up screen, each will display the correct information. If they have different objects open, then each will have their own information. And if they opened a pop-up window on the same object, the information will be displayed in real time. To see what else we have added to the new version of TeslaCloud 2.62, watch the video at the link in the description. Thank you for watching.